And Dallas Polly. Could you ask for a better entrance?
When I arranged it for when I called into the sanctuary and I went to turn on the live stream, which is not working, by the way.
Yeah.
First, Streamlabs had to turn on and redo all of its updates, and then Zoom had to turn off and redo all of its updates.
Who wants to update on Shabbat? Come on, right?
Well, I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, but nonetheless,
Or the challah.
Shabbat still happens. This is the 15th, which makes it the second shortest, or second earliest Shabbat of the year. Next week will be the earliest Shabbat of the year, which some people hate and other people love, because when it's the earliest Shabbat of the year, that means Shabbat ends the earliest as well. Still 25 hours long, that's how it's fine.
Do we have to sing for 25 hours?
34. I'm trying to think of something quickly to say that.
I mean, we're a small but mighty choir group tonight, but I think we can handle it,
Absolutely.
What have we done so far, Miss Mary?
We were introducing them to some different Hanukkah songs as we have just, because today the last official day, but last night the last official night, and we were just kind of extending that feeling.
Sounds great.
We did a Yiddish and a Ladino song. We were trying to be very multi-language, linguistic.
Why don't we do Maya Fahayom?
I think that is a great idea. Do you know where that is in our prayer book for our visitors?
I don't have the page number on here. I think it's 122. I will help though. No.
I love
And
that.
of course I didn't grab a turbo.
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you, thank you. Maya Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Maya Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Again. Maya Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Maya Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Maya Fahayom, Shabbat Shalom. Of course, I would like to welcome Shabbat Shalom to our visitors from David's Church, from our confirmation class, 8th grade, right? Correct? 7th and 8th grade. And 9th, is that what I heard? 7th, 8th, and 9th. That's, our confirmation happens in 9th, 10th, or 12th, so that's okay. Whatever you would like. And of course, to Pastor Emily, we welcome you and your entire group. Shiru Chadash, Shiru Shir Shalom, sing a new song, a song of peace, on page 131.
Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru l'Adonai, haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai, shir l'Adonai.
May we all be so pompous one day that we write a psalm or a poem in an acrostic that starts with our own name, and then let it become a part of the liturgy for thousands of years to come. That is what Shlomo did, and that is the words of Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, if you look at the very first letter of each of the stanzas of the prayer, which is on page 138, Shin Lamed Mem Hey Shlomo, Hey Lamed Vav Yud Bet Halevi. Shlomo Halevi put his name into the prayer that we continue to say every Shabbat. On page 138, Mary, you got to start me, otherwise I'll do the wrong version.
I'm going to start you, and then we're going to back you up. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Verse 1. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmi'anu el hameyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemo tiferet v'tila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Verse 5. Hitoreri, Kiva orech umiuri, uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alaich nigla. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. We rise and we face the doors. We welcome the Shabbat bride. Verse 9. Bo'i v'shalom ahateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'v'tzola, Toch emunei am segula, Bo'i kala. Please be seated. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Who here is celebrating their birthday and their birthday blessing? Is somebody here celebrate? Would you guys like to light our candles for us in this evening? Well, you don't have to.
Eva is tonight. When is yours, Renee? The 27th? She's the 27th? She's tonight. Eva is.
Eva, tonight's your birthday?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you don't have to light the candles, but of course, just don't blow them out tonight. Come on.
Oh, get up here.
We got someone. We're on page 120. Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Shabbat shalom. And as has become our custom, we'll also light our yahrzeit candle, our memorial candle, in honor of all of those whose light is no longer with us, but who shines brightly from above. Not to worry, you'll get your birthday blessing in a little bit. Come on down. Come on back to join us. We're going to continue with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 144. 144. We're skipping around a little bit. Yitkadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah Alma divrach yirutei v'amlich malchutei B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchayete kol beit Yisrael Bagala Bagala uvizman kari ve'imeru Yehi shmei Rabba mevora le'alam olmei almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei tekudesha Brechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushvechata v'nechemata dahamiran belma v'imeru. Amen. We rise for the call to worship to the words of the Baruch Hu on page 146.
Baruch Hu et Adonai
As we turn from the words of the Baruch Hu to the words of the Mariv Aravim, to the words of the stars and the moon, which light up our night, we call into our heart the light that shines down from above, and we sing these words.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Oreya belayla, golem omib nechoshet, golem omib nechoshet, v'choshet mipnehor. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. As we turn into the words of the Shema, into the words of Deuteronomy, to the words, our watchword, declaring God's oneness and declaring God's glory on page 152.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Please be seated. On page 154, the continuation of the words of the Shema, the words of the Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'kol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'eve asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al vavecha vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha v'vivtecha v'yivtecha v'shoftecha u'kumecha u'kshartam le'ota yadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'misharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim le'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adonai Elohechem emet. God is true. We continue with the words of freedom. Words of freedom that we say today, not just in celebration of the freedom that we have and the freedom that our ancestors were granted in the time of the Maccabees, but at this time we call for freedom. We call for freedom for all of those who are not free. We call for freedom for all of those who remain captive. On page 158, the Micha Mocha.
We have many different versions of this song, and there is a reason why I selected this song. And there are people here who will know why I selected this version, this one. Micha mocha b'alim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilo, ho sefele, Nora tehilo, oh sefele, ya ba bim bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ay 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 ay, ya ba bim bam bim bam, ay 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 ay, ya ba bim bam. Mahalachutecha, rahu banecha, mokecha haya lifnei Moshe. Zeli, zeli, anu v'yamru, Adonai yimla le'lam vayed. Yaba bim bim bam, yaba bim bam, yaba bim bim bam, yaba bim
ya, 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 yabba bim bam bim bam. Ay, ya, 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 ya,
yabba bim bam bim bam. With that voice, yabba ba ba bim bam. Could you hear it? Did you hear that bass in there? Yeah.
We turn from, sorry, I lost my train of thought with that, Mary. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have to get back there.
Mission accomplished.
Fair enough. We turn from the words of freedom to the words of benediction, and not benediction, the words of holy request, of bequest, of tefillah, of amidah, of prayer, and of offering. We turn to page 164. Our intro will actually start on page 163, and then we'll move into the words of tefillah.
With a musical adaptation from the poem by Abraham Joshua Heschel. A thought has moved the marketplace away. There's a song on the wind, and joy in the trees. Shabbat arrives in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night, and eternity utters a day, and eternity utters a day. Ya-da-da, 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 ya-da-da,
Please rise.
Sataytita ufi yagita hilatecha Adonai sataytita ufi yagita hilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu. 166. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, V'Zrat Sarah. 168. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah Rav lehoshia, Mekalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim Rabbi. Somech noflim verofech holim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, lishenei afar, mikamocha bal gevurot, umidom mehela, melech memit umekayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lehachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. 170. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, Ukedoshim b'chol yom ya'alu hasela. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Please be seated. We turn from requesting to beseeching God for a time of abundant peace, of shalom rav, of peace that reigns across all time and space. We sing together on page 178.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasih Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasih Leolam. Hi atahu melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Hi atahu melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasih Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasih Leolam. V'chol peinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael. B'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasih Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasih Leolam. Tasih Leolam. Tasih Leolam.
Baruch atah Adonai hamavarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. Blessed are you, Adonai, who blesses your people with peace. We turn to the words of the Mishaberach, to the words of holy healing, to the words of healing of the soul, healing of the body, healing of the mind, and healing of the spirit. If there's somebody that you're thinking of on this day, I invite you to either share their name out loud with our community or in your heart, so that we too may be able to pray for healing, of complete healing.
Barbara Mendelbaum.
Arlene Graham. Aaron Lepowski.
To those names, we add the names that our community has asked to pray for: Sarah Adams and Earl Adams. We turn to the words of the Mishaberach on page 371.
Mekor habracha le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imahotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body
your Spirit, and let us say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Rofecha Holim. Blessed are you, God, healer of the sick. We take a moment for prayer from our own hearts as we turn inward, and we will conclude this prayer with the words of Yehiyu L'Ratzon, which, if you need the words, are on page 180. A moment of silent prayer.
Yehiyu L'Ratzon, Imrefi, Vehegyon Levi, Lefanecha.
May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you.
Adonai Tzuri, Adonai Tzuri, Adonai Tzuri, Ve'egohani.
God, my rock and my redeemer.
Adonai Tzuri, Adonai Tzuri, Adonai Tzuri, Ve'egohani.
Words of Shabbat greeting. In the year 3031, there will in fact be no Hanukkah. Instead, there will be two Hanukkahs in the year 3032. The first candle will be lit on January 1st, 3032, leaving the year 3031 without the Festival of Lights. This is the first time that this will ever happen. The Jewish calendar is a marvel because it has a mysterious way of existing within a season and yet not correlating itself to the Gregorian dates. But it is not perfect. We are very used to holidays being around the same season. Sukkot around the fall harvest, Passover in the early spring, Hanukkah in the late fall or very early winter. But as the years turn, the tools that the Hebrew calendar uses to stay in the appropriate season will slowly drift apart. So in the Hebrew year 25,964, assuming that we still have a planet, humans are still alive, and Judaism is still a religion, we will have a treat. For in this year, the English year 22,201, the Hebrew calendar will have drifted so far apart from the English dates that we're used to that the seasons won't mean a thing in Judaism. The Gregorian year 22,200, 22200. On December 31st of that year, as we welcome 22,201, whatever Times Square will be, whatever ball drop will happen, will be absolutely incredible. Because in that year, Jews will celebrate Rosh Hashanah on the same day as the English New Year. So mark your calendars for Temple Beth Or's 20,216th year in existence. I realize we're only planning for our 40th year right now, but for our 20,216th year in existence, we will be throwing a party of the lifetime. I hope I'm dead.
Very well preserved.
So let's take a moment to begin the part tonight to not only celebrate the end of the Festival of Lights, but to celebrate those who had a special birthday. In memory of Hank Adler, we celebrate those in our community who are of special age, over the age of 65, who in this last quarter, in the months of October, November, and December, have celebrated or will celebrate a birthday in the coming couple of weeks. So who here would like to share with us how old you are turning? You are not turning 2,226 or whatever the number was earlier.
How young?
How young you are turning, yes, of course. 35 for the 5th year.
I like that.
36. Who else is celebrating a birthday in this quarter? Or celebrating a birthday tonight. Happy birthday. In Judaism, it's tradition to say, may you live to be 120, just as Moses did. So tonight, instead of saying those words, we say, may you live to be 22,000 years old, so that you can celebrate Rosh Hashanah and New Year's on the same day. I, for one, have no illusion of living to be 22,000 years old, though I am sure that someday will be filled with some sort of cosmic afterlife that digitizes the essence of a person. If you have watched the Amazon show Upload, you may have noticed the ability to save the personality of a person in a digital drive no larger than the size of a laptop, and upload that person into a capitalistic, pricey afterlife type of society in a digitized, simulated afterlife. It's a very interesting show. I hope it doesn't take the place of clergy. And yet there are some things incredible about the way that the calendar functions. On long days in the office, there's the occasional time, and I'm sure we've all seen this, where we need to arrive at work, especially in Ohio, before the sun rises, which can be as late as 8 a.m. here. And some days, school events and late meetings will take us past the time that the sun sets on the shortest day of the year, around 5:15. Making it so no part of our non-work day happens in the sunlight. And yet, we can come home in the darkest months to the light of Hanukkah or to the light of Shabbat, and be granted the gift of life and of warmth that comes from the glow of candles. Candles, with their gentle glow, are transformative power. Last night, I asked Rachel, what happens to the wax? It serves as a poignant metaphor for our Jewish and lively experiences. Each flicker captures the essence of the life's journey, symbolizing the resilience that enable us to navigate through moments of darkness. The wick represents our core, ignited by the spark of inspiration, casting a warm and hopeful light that guides us through shadows of adversity. And in times of celebration, the candles stand tall, illuminating joy and triumph. And yet, in the face of adversity, yes, in the face of challenges, the significance of the candle truly emerges. embodying, just as in the time of the Maccabees, an undying flame that refuses to be extinguished. The act of kindling a candle mirrors our capacity to ignite positive change, to be a source of comfort for others in struggles, and to radiate compassion. As we light candles along the path of our existence, let us remember that our collective glow has the power to dispel darkness, foster unity, and endure flame of hope. Candles, calendars, birthdays, and holidays are filled with the ability to bring renewal and rejuvenation to the world. So as we go from the Festival of Lights into the darkest part of our season, may the warmth of those around us, the light of twinkling candles, and the joy of family continue to be our strength and our rock. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may it be God's will. Shabbat Shalom.
Isn't this in the prayer book?
I'm about to look, yeah.
I believe it is. It's in the back, like 600 and something, isn't it? 671, Miss
I think
Peary. Hold on, because I'd like them to sing with us on this.
Yes, 671, exactly.
There we go. We just did it on Sunday. See, it was still fresh in my mind. Here we go. Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. Light one candle to bind us together with peace is the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in this flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is the burden, this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Again. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out.
We turn to the words of the Aleinu, to words of oneness, when the entire world will be one and at peace. May it be in the year 2200 and, I forgot it now, 22,201, or may it be in the next year. We turn up to page 586. On the bottom half of the page, we rise as our ark is open. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, v'tekeru la'liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kirei aratzot, velo samanu k'mishbechot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kekol hamonam, v'anachnu chorim, Umishakalim umodim lifnei melech makei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushemo Echad. Please be seated. We turn now to the words of holy memory, to the words of the light of those whose life has come to an end. On page 593, the light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows. It is a radiant with a warmth and beauty. But it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, and in light we are seen. The flames dance, our life burns down and gutters. There is an end to the flames, we see no more, and we are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory, slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, and of light and life. On this Shabbat we recall the yahrzeits, the anniversary of the passing of those whose lives are no longer with us. In years past, we recall the memories of Barbara Shackelford, Dr. Leon Rosenbaum Jr., Dorothy Dicker, Bruce Holroyd, Mary Frances Bauer, and Joseph Bettman. Are there any other names to be added to the Kaddish prayer this evening? To all those names that are said and all those names that stay within our heart, we add to them all of those victims of war and all of those who have died in recent months in Israel, defending the country and martyrs for the nation. We turn to page 598 as we rise together for the words of Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyom echon uvchaye dekol beit Yisrael, ba'gala uvizman kariv v'imru, Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam omei omaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekudisha b'reichu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony and peace on high bring peace and harmony to all of us, to all of Israel, and to the whole world, to which we say, Amen. You may be seated. Because I came in late, I didn't even see if there was birthday cake or cupcakes outside. There are. Wonderful. So
Colleen set us up. She set us up.
Wonderful. Thank you, Colleen. Appreciate that. Before we do that, we turn to the words of Moti and finish. Sanctification of bread and sustenance and sanctification of the wine. We say, Baruch
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pori ha'galafen.
Baruch
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, ha'motzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
our closing song tonight is the words of Oseh Shalom Bimromav, which, if you would like the words, are many, 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 many places in the book.
They really are.
But let's say, since we were just there, 598, the very last paragraph. 598, the very last paragraph. Right? Am I right about that? Yes, 598.
Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'emru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. May the one who makes peace in the heavens bring peace to all the world and bring peace to Israel. V'emru, V'emru, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. I understand if anybody would like to stay for a question and answer, that everybody is welcome, but take a wait for those who especially like that. So Shabbat Shalom.
I'm calling right over there. Before you start running away.